SoundCloud music.
What up, though?
Hey, we miss y'all too. We missed y'all too. Man, this is how I want to bring the episode in because it's only appropriate. When I come back like Jordan wearing the 4-5, it ain't to play games with you. It's to aim at you, probably man you. If I owe you, I'm blowing you to smithereens. Cocksucker, take one for your team. And I need you to remember one thing. I came, I saw, I conquered. From record sales to sold out concerts. So motherfucker, if you want this encore, I'm gonna need you to scream till your lungs get sore. If y'all ain't ready for the jiggers up, I need you to scream. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. All right, y'all. Welcome back. This is episode 45 of the Jig Is Up podcast, and you know me, I'm your host. Yo, it's Marco, and I'm with.
It's your guy M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blaze, your mommy.
And we got Kmart in the background.
Hey.
Bald as fuck.
You said bald as fuck.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to shine it for good luck.
Bald head.
Yeah, this nigga like Brody. Can't look around. Motherfucker, I got a bald head.
Looking like one of the bowling balls from the Big Lebowski.
Wow.
Get him. All of, like I said before, when I sit in the studio, like, nigga, it is too cold out here to be bald right now.
He gonna get wood floors right when winter hits. He gonna shave his head right when winter hits.
Hey, but nigga, you
love
hey,
you though.
you get to wear mad beanies though, homie. Mad beanies. Mad beanies
Why
though.
low-key felt like they just turned on the AC just because we was talking about the bald head?
and man, we got our boy Fresh back in here.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Fresh, chilling. You know, they invited your boy back through, man. It's time to have a good time. Let's do it.
That's what's up.
Man.
What's up, man? So I know that right now you're starting your own YouTube channel. Is that correct?
Yeah, man, it would be way more appropriate if I could give you a legit title or name for it so that, you know, I can get a drop. But I don't know, man. If y'all know me, y'all got the social media, just stay tuned. I always post random stuff on there. But, yeah, I got the YouTube channel popping. The Man Cave, I turned it into a studio, upgraded the camera equipment, got the soft boxes. You know, the whole thing is going down. It's going to be all about, you know, just kind of like what y'all doing here, conversing, bringing people through. And a lot of reviews, a lot of pickups. I actually got a sponsor from one of my suppliers on shoes.
All right.
Yeah. So that's tight. They tossed me like 3 pairs of shoes for the price of one. And they're giving me commission if people go and buy them, you know, saying, hey, I got this from Fresh. So.
Hey, you got a link? We could put it on the
Man.
description on the podcast so they could click on it. That's if they want to do it, but I mean, I'll help you out.
Yeah, well, no.
Well,
once I get my link, then once I get my name down, yeah, I don't want people just going buying stuff and they ain't getting me.
Right?
Got you.
Like, old dude on,
homie from the podcast. Yeah.
Whatever his
oh,
name
boy,
was,
yeah.
give me the deal.
Episode 45, man. Episode 45.
Episode 45, man. And shit, man. Not to bring it on the somber tone, but it may get a little bit because shit gets real when number 45 is in office, and we're talking about Donald J. You know what I mean?
Look at how that comes together.
But it is what it is. But beforehand, man, let's talk a little about sports, NFL. The Super Bowl is coming. You know, man, who the fuck y'all got?
Atlanta.
I hope the Falcons take it.
Yeah.
The cheaters are gonna win.
Kellen said the cheaters are gonna win.
Killen's going for the
Yeah.
Pats.
No, I'm just being really.
He's just being real.
He's just,
Y'all
he's
threw it
being
out
real
there.
damn
No,
ridiculous.
I really want Atlanta to win because Matt Ryan been grinding, you know.
Yeah.
So for a long time, man, they have a great team, but it's just.
And you know what?
It's the
It was
fucking
funny
Patriots
because
on
I
the-
have been critical of Matt
Yeah.
Ryan's playoff career as of late. So I want him to shut me the fuck up.
Yep,
Honestly,
me too.
especially now that like the fucking Patriots once again, another boring ass Super Bowl. But it was
Yeah.
funny that there were reports that saying after the Cowboys lost to the Packers, they said the Super Bowl tickets have like went down 20%.
Wow.
So that just to
That's an
show
impact.
you how much storied franchise, like with rich history. Even though like the Patriots are starting to become a storied franchise right now,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what I mean. But they don't have that. Even though they have like titles and accolades and all that stuff, they still don't have that mystique like a Green Bay Packers, a Dallas Cowboys, and Oakland Raiders, or what's another, or Chicago Bears, something like with a little mystique to it. You know what I mean? They're not one of those teams. But even though, or the Steelers, you know what I mean? They're
That's
not
a good
one
one.
of those cornerstone NFL franchises that people think of off top. But even though they are ascending, the Super Bowl tickets are still kind of down. It is what it is. Yeah.
I don't know. For me, like y'all threw that Atlanta out there fast, man. Like,
Oh yeah, fuck New England. I mean, first of all, they're in my conference, so so they're in the AFC, so fuck them off automatic. Like that's how I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how people like, oh shit, I'm going for the Patriots. Why, nigga? They in your conference, they in your division. Like, Nick, no. And besides, give some new bloods a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And give Atlanta, another shot. They waited 18 fucking years to get into that stage.
On the low, I talked about this. Like, on the low, they've been a good team. They just been slept on all season because you had the big stories like our boys, like the Raiders finally got their shit together. Then you got the Cowboys and people was following them. And on the low, like Matt Ryan and his people, unless you had somebody on fantasy football or you from Atlanta, motherfuckers wasn't following him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the same way you said, like, the way when I look at the Patriots, dog, like, and it's not nothing to do with San Antonio, but I think they like the San Antonio Spurs of football, dog. Like, it's not exciting. That's why you don't have that, like, the Steelers. Like, when you said the Steelers, I'm almost like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a fucking boring game, man.
And shout out to my little brother. He's a Steelers fan, but I even told him, like, dude, like, I don't think y'all beating them, man. I don't know why. When it comes to the Steelers going against the Patriots in the playoffs, them niggas have a mental breakdown against the Patriots. I don't know what it is, Mike. And first of all, Antonio Brown fucked up by having that little Instagram or Facebook Live in the locker room after you just beat the Chiefs. Shout out, thank you for that.
Yeah. Straight up. Because it was people going for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sorry, Billy.
In the same conference?
Yeah. Like, sorry, Billy. You my dude, but you know me. You a Chiefs fan. I'm a Raiders fan. I ain't trying to see your team, nigga. You sit on the couch just like the rest of us. But
and King George.
King
Exactly.
George too.
All that
I
shit
just
you
want to
talking.
smile. I just want to smile.
I mean, all that stuff.
and
you were talking.
replay. What was that? What episode was that?
Episode 43, I think. Episode 43.
No, it was like.
Or episode 42.
What happened on
What?
42?
Oh,
You gotta tune in.
We had Chiefs fans.
Find out.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
He was going in though.
Yeah, he was going in. He was going in on Pearl Nest. But
and some jabs here and there.
yeah.
To the Raider fans.
Yeah.
You know?
But
it's all good.
but we still had a respectable season to jab back. But her, it's kind of like,
I smell petty.
You mean that
That's
Pop
what's
Warner
up.
team she
That's
lost?
what's up.
huh?
That Pop Warner team she lost? That's what y'all talking about? You over here getting mad about flag football teams? Come on.
Oh, all right. But anyway,
Snap.
besides the point, I was highly disappointed in the Steelers' performance.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
like, you motherfuckers, man, because I'm gonna use the popular term that's been floating around, alternative facts. So the
Don't
alternative,
use that shit.
the
I
alternative
said
fact,
360. Y'all motherfuckers told me 180. So nah, you can't. Nah, we not finna do that.
the alternative fact was if Derek Carr was healthy, I wouldn't say that we would have beaten the Patriots, but I guarantee you, alternative facts.
You know what? I'll take that. I'll say we would have beat them.
That we would have made that game a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
That game would have been a lot more interesting. Alternative facts that I'm using right now.
Marco
But,
is a part of the Trump administration.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Trump. But anyways, man, I know what Mark Davis he filed his relocation papers
Vegas.
to go into Vegas.
Yeah.
Are you guys with it?
I'm
Yeah.
with it.
Hell yes.
Of
I'm a
course I
Raiders
wanna-
fan. What are you talking about? Was that even a real question?
See, and that's
you
and-
witnessing this, Nessa? How you reacted?
and that's what I remember. My boy Zach, he called me and then he said his two longest friends, Sean and Brendan. Shout out to Brendan,
Oh yeah.
friend of the podcast. He said he's rocking with the Chargers regardless if they move to LA. Because he said I am a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's where it's divisive.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Trump's rhetoric, it's very divisive that the fact that they
Boo?
moved
Can
out
I
of
help
the
you with something?
they moved out of the city, but the players are still there. Antonio Gates is still there. Phillip
That's
Rivers
my
is still there.
dude. I fucks with Antonio
and
Gates.
Phillip Rivers is saying, like, even though
Bigfoot.
that he's representing the Los Angeles Chargers in the Pro Bowl, but he's saying, like, fuck that. I'm a San Diego Charger. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to refer himself as a San Diego Charger, not a Los Angeles Charger for this Pro Bowl. So he's trying to give the fans some kind of closure. So at least be a fan of that. And for all the Charger fans, be a fan of that. You know what I mean? You can't. The players don't have a say in this. This is all between the city, the NFL, and Spanos. Spanos is getting looked at as the fucking black sheep of the family right now because they're like, nigga, we did not want you to move to LA. LA did not want you. Even Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, the owner of the Rams, tried to slide him some money underneath, like, hey, nigga, I'll give you this money if you just, if you fix your
Stay
shit
your
up.
ass.
Stay
And
where you at.
stay your ass. And you know what? It's kind of like, when you used to play hide and seek and you find your dope ass hiding spot and the nigga wanted like hide right next to you and blow up your spot. That's exactly what that is. Like,
That analogy right
Awesome
there.
analogy.
That was on point.
Get your dog ass away from
he's
me.
like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You won't get me
You'll
tagged.
get both of us caught up.
For real.
That was spot on, though. That was spot on.
It's like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, man, I like your spot too, nigga. Man, shut the fuck up. Breathe with your mouth open.
Stupid. I was just about to do the Friday reference.
Shut the fuck up. Get his tag. But y'all nigga, hey man, y'all listeners, man, shout out, man. Y'all leave a comment or some kind of comment on SoundCloud, iTunes or something if you still play hide and seek. Fuck that. Still
AKA
Manhunt.
Manhunt. Whatever.
About
Heiko,
Manhunt.
get it. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, so
Shit, I doubt people be playing that shit anymore.
What? We played that like 4 summers ago. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
4
4
summers
summers
ago.
Yeah, we did
But you
that.
do
We
that
was
shit
still
now, the
grown
police
ass
will be
men.
on your ass.
Police will be on your ass.
I ain't never seen a grown ass man run up a tree because he didn't want to get tagged.
Yeah,
That was
straight
real.
Play dodgeball. Fuck y'all. Shit.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, like Mark said, I've worked for the Trump administration because I use the term alternative facts.
Stop.
Man, what are your guys' thoughts on the alternative facts that has been laid out about the inauguration turnout? Like, they had that split picture of Obama's inauguration.
Yeah, once you go
compared
black,
to...
you don't go back. Yeah, I seen. Man, somebody did that. That's a real alternative fact. Like,
because his boy, I forgot his Spencer Spicer or something, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
but he rode for his boy.
He's
though.
riding for him. You can't.
Can't be mad at that.
You can't. I don't
can't
give a
be
fuck
mad
if
at
you're a billionaire, homie. You can't buy that type of loyalty, homie. Like that's some get you a Spencer Spicer type nigga on your corner, homie. I'm telling you for real.
He said
But
Trump's inauguration broke records.
for the lowest body count.
Right?
For real. Watch next week he gonna Photoshop that image. Y'all gonna see a whole different crowd. I'm telling you.
Right.
but that's the thing too. Like I was mentioning to Fresh earlier, I was like, what about the closet Trump supporters? You know what I mean? Maybe they didn't want to show up either. You know what I mean? They didn't want a photo taken of them. It's kind of like getting caught with a side bitch in public. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like that wasn't me.
These
You know what I mean?
analogies are just rolling.
I know, right? I know.
You're like, oh shit, that was
Marco's on it.
You got this
Like-
good boy.
It was
on
like,
a
oh
roll.
shit, that wasn't me. You know what I mean? Like,
You
nigga,
like-
where
you
you at
like-
the trumpet? Nah, nigga, that wasn't me.
Though.
Hey,
You like Deion Waiters and shit.
Hey, you know how niggas like when
Game
they,
winners back to back.
hey, you know how niggas defend their fucking lies, homie. They ready to fight your ass.
Oh yeah, when
Nigga, I
somebody
put
aggressive.
everything on it. Nigga, I didn't touch mama, nigga. On my mama, I didn't touch that motherfucking bitch, nigga. I wasn't at the fucking inauguration, nigga. Sound like fucking DMX off of Belly.
Nigga, I don't know no fucking Donald Trump, nigga.
No fucking Kiana.
Listen.
Oh no.
Shaking niggas up in the crowd. Nigga,
Nigga, I wasn't here.
Hell no.
that's who should have performed. Fucking DMX at the inauguration, dog. Gotta be
Man.
lit.
But man, you know, and the crazy thing that one person in particular caught a lot of wind of it was Chrisette Michelle. Now, with when it comes to things of a polarizing figure like Trump or someone that is not popular within the black community, you know what I mean? People tend to label our own as coons, sellouts, or anything like that.
Jigaboo.
Jigaboo
Yep,
is
yep.
another one. So like, why Uncle Tom? Like, why is it that in the black community that we can't embrace different ideology or different perspectives from our own? Why do we always so quick to hurry to call someone those type of names? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
it's like you say some one thing unpopular from the black community, you just, you know, you get seen with Trump like Kanye West leaving Trump Towers.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
He had to go on his own show and explain himself.
You shouldn't have to do that though.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to.
Steve Harvey, and not many
Because
people know.
his reason actually made sense though. Like
What
Yeah.
was his reason?
he's basically like, you know, I'm not gonna let somebody else take care of us. I might as well jump in and make sure we good. Cause he's a part of the housing.
Oh,
I
he
think
was
the housing
talking to
department-
Ben Carson of
Yeah.
housing and urban development HUD.
Yeah, he's supposed to get together with Ben Carson and do
a
some-
neurosurgeon at that who's running
yeah.
housing and urban
I-
development. That's all I'm
'Cause
saying.
that
That's
makes
so
sense
many
to me. Like
contradictories.
It
if
could be anything.
if I was him and I got invited and I seen what Ben Carson did when he was sitting in front of all the Democrats and stuff, I'm like, yeah, he tanked that. Let me go help him because I don't think he's gonna do a good job.
Yeah, I think that they hopped on Steve Harvey too fast though. Like
Yeah.
you gotta have somebody that's an engager. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of people is ready to go rah, but you need somebody to go and be able to listen and actually share your perspective.
Yeah.
Like I think people got on him before they knew the facts.
Yeah, and it's another thing people forget. Donald Trump, even though he just been elected as president, he is a celebrity.
Yeah, he's
So the thing is,
man.
he wants to be seen with other celebrities. He's not going to just say, "Hey, you know, let me get Farrakhan in here or some other civil rights leaders." You know what I mean? He's going to look at celebrities, black celebrities at that, that people consider pillars of the black community.
You know who didn't
Man.
catch flack? Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, because you know
He was excited to go to the
Floyd
inauguration.
Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
He had Warren. I mean, I'm not saying Warren, but I don't know Warren Buffett's political views or world views, but he had Warren Buffett visit him while he was sparring out there in Las Vegas. Warren Buffett was sitting front row, even had blood landing on his shirt. He's like, "Oh shit, this is crazy." You know what I mean? Warren-
He's out here fighting.
yeah, they like, "Oh wow."
Oh, this is real. It's not 3D.
Yeah, like Warren Buffett was there. So like Floyd is going to associate himself with money. You know what I mean? That's his thing. He doesn't give a fuck if you're black, white, Mexican. If you gonna make him green, he's gonna be with you. And
Well,
that's
he's not
that's the
racist.
bottom line. I mean,
You know,
but the thing is, like, and then of course Kanye West. People thought Kanye West lost his fucking mind for agreeing with Trump and all that shit.
well, I mean, it wasn't just agreeing with
Yeah,
Trump. It was
yeah.
that whole
And I'm
rant.
a
Whole
die-hard Kanye fan, and I
Yeah,
thought
me
he
too.
lost his brain a little bit before that. Like,
I kind of feel like he's been off the deep end since his mom went. You know, since he
yeah,
lost
you
his
listen
mom.
to his music, like 808's Heart. If you listen to his music, like his discography, like you could tell where he was at in his life. Like, and it's
Yeah.
a direct reflection. Of course, he's at the point where he's breaking. He's with a Kardashian. What do you expect?
He's been in a dark place for a while.
Yeah, all I'm saying, stay away from the Kardashians, man. They can get your ass in trouble. Ask Tiger.
Oh,
ask, Ask Lamar Odom. Ask Scott Disick or whatever his name is. Fucking Bruce Jenner wanted to become Caitlyn and shit. It's like, nigga, them Kardashian bitches, man. I don't know what it is.
See, I don't know. To kind of go back to your point earlier, though, I think that the reason that you said Trump is celebrity. Obviously, we know that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that he's bringing other celebrities not only because he is a celebrity, but to even point more facts towards it. He's a celebrity and he has so much influence over the bigger population. I think that, if you invite other celebrities, he feels like at this point they got more influence over majority than somebody that
some of the leaders.
Exactly.
So over a Farrakhan, over other civil rights leaders or pundits or political analysts or anything like that. So he's gonna take their word for it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's the case, just the nigga, he probably gonna have Michael Jordan, Mike Johnson on the list.
He had Ray Lewis
He
already.
had Ray Lewis. He
Yeah.
had Jim Brown. And the thing is, you can't really chastise Jim Brown because Jim Brown's been a very important pillar of the black community ever since the 1960s. So it's like you can't delegitimize people's blackness because they trying to engage with, I guess, the quote unquote air quotes enemy. Like you can't, like
that whole rhetoric is
You know
stupid
what I mean?
because how do you come to a solution or resolve an issue if you can't even sit down and talk to a different party with different ideologies? So if we having an argument, or we having a disagreement, if I don't even sit down and talk to you, then how are we gonna resolve it? If I'm only with people that have the same opinion, that's kind of like talking to a fucking mirror. Like,
Yeah, it's two types
you're
of people.
preaching,
Like
preaching to the choir.
the people that don't want to talk, they argue just to argue.
Yeah.
Other people, they come to talk. If it's an argument, they argue to understand each other.
Yeah, and that's why, and I think that's why another thing why Trevor Noah and Charlamagne got a lot of shit for hanging out with Tommy Lauren.
I
And
think
like,
that's
I'm not,
dope.
and I'm not,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm not
respect
the
him for
biggest
that.
Tommy fan. You know what I mean? Like that chick, I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of her, but I am a fan that the fact that even for her to step outside of her comfort zone as a right-wing conservative to go to a very left-wing liberal media as Comedy Central
Yeah.
to explain her points of views, like that's brave. That it takes bravery to do that, and people forget like either you're conservative or liberal. Like first of all, we're human, so let's come to a common ground and understand like, okay, what's your problems, what's your grievances? Like I have explained my grievances with this country. What I want to do is find someone who disagrees with me. Like I want to find someone who's a conservative and we could sit here and talk things out and engage because I think that's how we're going to make this country better. Not being so divisive as far as ideology, but at least find some common ground. Like I don't know if you guys ever watched this show. It just aired. It's called Hate Thy Neighbor
Yes.
on Viceland.
Nah, I haven't seen it
Man,
yet.
it's
And
dope. It's
and
crazy.
it's
though.
like
Yeah.
it's like a docuseries with this comedian named Jamali who's half black, half white.
Yeah.
The first episode, it just came out like a couple of weeks ago. He goes out and engages with white nationalists. They don't like to be called supremacists anymore.
Yeah, what-
Yeah.
But it is
National
what it is.
Socialist or
The
something.
National
like,
Socialists,
Yeah, it was-
fucking alt-right, you know what I mean? Like,
But you walk around with a swastika
yeah.
on your left arm, like you're a Nazi. Like, there's no way to put that.
But their alternative facts is
Oh my God.
They're not a hate group.
they're
Yeah, we don't
they're
hate.
racially preserving their for the white race. You know what I mean? And the next episode now they're looking for black supremacists, and that's gonna be even
I think
more
that's gonna
interesting.
be easy to find though.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's a lot of them.
Like for me, like,
Black
and
Panthers.
that's what I'm saying. Like, for I can understand the black man's anger. I can understand the black man's plight for this country. But for me, like, I have to really sit down and try to listen objectively to what the grievances that certain white Americans are going through. And yes, they're poor. Yes, they're disenfranchised as well. Like in the backwoods out there in Georgia or whatever the fuck they're at. But the thing is, it's the oldest trick in the book. Like even in slavery, the slave owner would tell the poorer slaves, like, hey, even though you're poor, you're still white. You can still get up, boy. You still got better advantage than these niggers out here. And remember, don't ever forget that you're still white. So I don't give a damn if this nigger right here could jump higher than you. He's fucking your wife with his 10-inch pole. Don't forget,
You own him. You can own him.
you could still own his black ass if he gets out of line. Fast forward to today. Even white folks who are struggling. You know what I mean? Donald Trump will let them know, like, hey, you know, he used coded language. He's not gonna blatantly say the shit he's gonna say, like I just said earlier. But you know, hypothetically,
alternate facts.
but he's gonna use
Yeah.
alternative facts, like, hey, you know, we're gonna make America great again. We're gonna take our country back. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean?
That
And-
means exactly what it means. Like you just said, that
Yeah,
bum fucking middle, and like I don't know. Like I told you before, I like try to see all perspectives. So if these poor dirt white people feel
Uh-huh.
like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm better than a black person or anybody that's not
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
ethnicity because of the skin color that I have.
Yeah.
But you can say that shit all you want until you turn on the TV or, you know, you go somewhere and a black dude or a Hispanic walk by you and they got more money than you and they doing better than you. Then of course that's going to bring up some kind of hate. So
Yeah.
like, even if you do keep talking about it, the shit is not the reality. So that's
Yeah.
their struggle. And I relate that to the black struggle.
Yeah.
You know, and you say, hey, you know, forever, it's crazy because it's total opposite. Like black people say, we've been oppressed for so long, so that's why we have this anger, but that still turns into hate. Like I've been trying to be down with the whole pro-black thing, you know, in the past,
Yeah.
and I had to really sit down and listen to the message that they were spewing. I guess a lot of good things, but at the end of the day, it's all like,
Still kind of divisive.
yeah,
at the
it's
end of-
really divisive. Like at one point, I was so pro-black with this shit that I would go to work and see somebody that wasn't black and just be mad. Like, who the fuck is you, man? Like, you know, you cool with me, but what you saying to my man? Like, I was mad.
like anything could be into an argument. He was like, "Hey, so you know," but he's like, "Hey, do you people take cash or card?" Nigga, what do you mean, you people? Fuck you mean, son?
Why we ain't got EBT in this bitch, B?
Hey, my
Like,
man, you
it's
lost?
options.
You lost?
Yeah. So I mean, that's my thing. That's my goal of this year in 2017 is to grow as a person and be more of an objective thinker, a free thinker and an objective thinker, and that's why sometimes maybe I would go and engage and listen to a Tommy Lauren or a fucking Rush Limbaugh or fucking watch Fox News and
Listen to the
and really
Blaze.
and even like if it annoys me, but still listen to Bill O'Reilly and see what he has to say, because in order to conquer something, I'm not saying conquer as in like take over in a hostile way, but to really engage people and break them down. If I ever have a debate, I understand where they're coming from. You know what I mean? And that's the problem when people who come in debates, because they're so fixated on their side of their own point of views that they can't really like, okay, I see where you're coming from, but understand this. You don't see that shit. Motherfuckers talk over each other. They got all this stuff.
Because it's like a competition.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
It's a yelling match.
Yeah, it's definitely a shouting match. But back to the subject of coonery, jigaboos, and all that stuff. Why do us as black people, why do we resort to that when people do something in the black community that is very unpopular within the black community, and we're just like, man, fuck that motherfucker.
It's
You know,
that.
sell out
it's that-
motherfucker. Like
that-
Chrisette Michelle
that
said,
pro-black.
yeah. Chrisette Michelle said that she's not a political genius, and what she wanted to do is be an artist and let people know at the inauguration that, hey, we're here. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere, and that's what she was trying to say. But people were like, nah,
No.
and she got paid for it. I mean, like, if she gonna risk her career, she might as well get some money out of it. So
if you didn't even meet the motherfucker who you sung for, like, she didn't even meet Donald Trump.
yeah,
Yeah, so like I was listening to her and like obviously it was the open mind. Like, all right,
Uh-huh.
probably she got a deep reason. All this bitch was talking about is I had a Basquiat dress gonna be.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
no,
was out here and it showed them being like, but you didn't have any message. Like you had that platform and you didn't say anything. You know, all you kept saying is, you know, I wanted to be able to represent for the black people and show all these white people that were here, but you didn't do anything. You
Yeah.
just showed up.
yeah. So
just showed up.
so for the black community, they
Nah,
will
she
look
did it
at
for the money.
they'll look at her as basically like a fucking minstrel show. Like you came in there and started tap dancing on the way for Massa
Yeah.
at the White House. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
if I was her, I would have like before she even agreed to doing it, had a nice little deep thought about it.
No,
Like,
but
like,
she did
who's
it.
your-
She did it like off the rip.
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
She
her-
said
her
as
fe-
soon as she got the phone call, she was on it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she should have like, here, let me call y'all back or something. Like and
Yeah.
thought about it, because her listening, the people that listen to her, she need to think about that. Like which crowd actually listens to her? 'Cause
Mhm.
I doubt it was anybody at the inauguration.
Yeah, you want these people to know that you here, and these are the people that don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't
Yeah.
look like her. And this one of the dumbest shits I heard. She kept saying, you know what, I wanted to be able to see the similarities between, you know, the poor black girl and the poor white chick and, you know, bumfuck Alabama. Wherever. But you didn't make no kind of correlation. You didn't make no correlation. You didn't go up there and say, she could have even said, black girls got the juice, black girls rock, whatever. You know, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
This
like,
shit
what
Well,
should
she
have
did,
had-
but she did say Black Lives Matter towards the end of the episode. Charlamagne asked her, he was like, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. But she danced
No,
around
she
it.
said, why don't you say it?
No, but like towards the, I don't know if you watched the full interview, but towards the end of the interview, she kind of danced around it, but at the end she said Black Lives Matter. Because she knew, if she would have, that strike,
That would have been the
it wouldn't have been a strike too. That would have been like she hit the ball and she's out.
Yeah.
Someone in the outfield would have caught that. A shortstop would have caught
nail in
that.
the coffin.
Yeah,
But
she would have
it-
nailed her own coffin if she would have said all lives matter right
Like,
there.
there's so many different ways that she could have, like, stood up. Like, she
Uh-huh.
didn't have to go. Like, if you at the point to where your career is shit, like Spike Lee don't want to work with you no more. Questlove was trying to pay you not to perform. Like, and you felt like you really had some big, you know, thing that you wanted to prove or show. The motherfucker the next day was the Women's March.
Yep.
Like, it's so many different things you could have done, and it sounds fucked up because I'm sitting there thinking like, all right, well, if that's your own choice, you're an entertainer, you got paid to do your job. That's what you do. But it's just like it's giving her a bad look, you know. Like, are you, especially with all the shit that Trump said, grab him in the pussy, you know, for that's just for her being a female.
Take America back.
A lot of the rhetoric
that.
that he's speaking, you know, got, like we just talked about earlier, got people feeling like, you know, racism is alive and that's what he endorses, and you're on the stage with this dude. You just basically walked in the master's fucking house and said, how you want me to dance, huh? You know, what you want me to do? Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Let me ask you
it's
something,
tough.
Marco.
What's up, man?
Just piggybacking off of what he just said, the whole master thing, like, from your perspective, I would like to hear, like, what do you think about her going up there and just performing, you know?
You know that old saying that the road to hell is paved with good intentions?
Yeah, I know.
I think that's exactly what that was, man. Like, that's exactly what she did. Her actions embodied that saying. Like, she had great intentions. She wanted to engage people. She wanted to bring people together. But the only thing that contradicts is, I mean, I know you're an artist, and artists are going to get paid for what they're doing. And she talked about that she has performed for the Obamas for free. Like, they came, you know, and they kind of had a little like, well, that girl could sing, kind of like master and slave type of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't think it was in that context because, you know, when black folks, when they said, oh, shit, that motherfucker could sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think of the Obamas meant it like that, not the way that she portrayed it to be that way. But hey, to each his own.
So she took offense to it?
I don't think she took offense to it, but she's trying to say, hey, black folks can have that similar mentality too. And I don't know if it's true, but I'm no historian, but they said black folks have owned slaves.
Yeah.
Not in Africa, but here in America as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
so, you know, I'm not a historian, so if anybody could fact check me, help me out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit. I just say the shit that I've learned.
Oh,
even
facts.
if
Yeah,
it's
the
my
stuff you-
alternative facts.
Alternative facts. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
Man, that word is hilarious to me, man. Those words are hilarious to me, for real. But shit, what else was on the agenda, man?
I just want to say, I just wish she would have just like, maybe like, made a speech before she performed or something and said something.
Man, they would probably tell her, hey, shut your black ass
Right.
up and sing,
Hey.
nigga. No, I'm just joking. We don't want you to talk cool. We want you to sing. Entertain me.
Yeah.
Less talking, more singing. Damn. Nah, but you know, that would have made it all good though to me.
Yeah.
Like if she just spoke up something like Chris Rock going to the Grammys.
To
I mean,
the
Oscars.
Oscars.
Oscars so
And-
black.
and he-
then if you look
yeah.
at the Oscars this year, Oscars so black now.
Yeah.
What do you think about
Shout
that? All
out.
the nom-
I'll say shout
all the
out to.
nominations?
I say shout out to the Black Twitter outrage
Mm.
for correcting that. You know what I mean? Shit, no, fuck that. Like even next year, we're just about to see a black superhero with 90% of the cast is
Man,
black.
yeah,
Black Panther.
We just gotta stay alive, y'all. Just don't nobody.
So no, everybody
Yeah.
love each other, and niggas, please don't shoot each other up.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
know
gonna have
what's
to. I'm gonna have
tight,
to turn
though?
down all the fades.
I got this fact today that at all the women's marches around the world, it was no violence. Nobody got killed.
That's
no
awesome.
shots. Like
That's
that's
great.
power right there.
Man, that's positive estrogen energy, and, and us men need to learn.
Estrogen.
and us men need to learn how to walk in fellowship and. You know, hey man, fellas, we can learn from women. That's something we could
can.
definitely learn from women when it comes to that. Is it in our nature? I don't
Yes.
know. That's gonna be a challenge, but
Someone said, you know, about Trump being the most hated man, you know, in the world by all those women. And then they're like, I get nervous when one girl is mad at me.
Yeah.
man, like. Not only that, man. Speaking of Trump, man, he got fucking the former president of Mexico and the current president of Mexico telling him to like, I'm not paying for that fucking wall.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for that wall, motherfucker. Like,
We'll see how this plays out.
and people don't even understand. Like, I believe he bamboozled the fucking middle America. Why? Fact one, like the executive order, he went and fucking took away, like, he raised the interest of the FHA loans. So now it's going to be harder for people who make from like 50 to 60 grand to own homes. It's already hard as fuck in California. Now for all the motherfuckers who left California to go to like Nevada, Arizona, or some shit like that, like, you just like us now, pimping.
Yeah.
Cost of living is going to be a little, you just like us now.
Yep.
And it's going to be more people renting, and who does that benefit? That benefits the billionaires.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people that already have
The people who got the money, like, oh shit, I can make more rental property now.
Like they
Oh,
say,
shit.
make the rich
the
richer
analyst
and make the poor
part about the
poorer.
whole FHA thing is like, so the way it was originally set up is after, I guess you pay so much money up until you reach your original 20% down payment, which it should have been.
Yeah.
Well, with the new system in place, that shit, you just get taxed until you just pay the whole shit off. Like, for real,
Damn.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And it's funny because the middle America, the hard-working middle America people who work hard and struggle, believe that Trump was looking out for them.
4-5.
Boy, he took an aim at you and he maimed you. Blow your homeowner dreams to smithereens. Now you taking one for all your teams. So, God
Yes.
damn. So I need you to remember one thing.
Oh my gosh.
Bye middle class.
I was listening to this podcast. I forgot what it was, but it was ill because he said how he's about to get rid of the Obamacare. He's just trying to repeal that as you know.
Yeah.
And they were talking to these people that lived in Central America, like Middle America, and they were old for it. All of them voted for Trump. You know, they got the bumper stickers, the flags, the red hats, the whole shit. And thinking that he was going to bring jobs back to the coal industry. Motherfucker, who uses coal? But the thing that fucks me up is a lot of these people.
I like that question.
Yeah, but no, like seriously, like the people that were in there, a lot of them had like black lung disease.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Yeah.
realize that the medical attention they were getting was because
From the
Obamacare.
If you're enjoying the show, make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play Music. Or Google Play Music at that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at JigIsUpPod. Like us on Facebook. And also remember to visit our website at thejigisuppodcast.com. Now back to the show.
Yeah, but no, like seriously, like the people that were in there, a lot of them had like black lung disease.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Yeah.
realize that the medical attention they were getting was because
From the Obamacare.
Like, and now he's about to take the shit away, and they're like, if we don't get more jobs, we gonna take, you know, we don't want him in office. But it's already too fucking late.
So that's the thing, is that they're so fixated on destroying Obama's legacy, they're willing to slit their own fucking wrist
Exactly.
because
yeah.
Donald Trump is in office now. You're happy, so you could die happy, right? You could die being broke, sick, but you're happy at the fact there's a white man in the White House. You know what I mean? That's what you're happy about, and it's so saddening. It's saddening to me. It's like, motherfucker, you are poor and disenfranchised just like some other people who are poor and disenfranchised, and you don't even see it because, like I said, you've been bamboozled by the trick that, oh, because that rich white man told you that you're better than these group of people because you're still white. Even though economically you're equal as the rest of the people who are struggling.
I watched the press conference. I think it was that same ride or die guy.
Yeah, Spencer Spice,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
There was a guy that that asked him a question about the Obamacare.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically asking, "Do you have something to replace it?" He's like, because the Obamacare saved his life.
Yeah.
He had a pre-existing condition.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he had cancer, and he got treated because he had the Obamacare.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, if without Obamacare, I wouldn't be standing here asking you this question.
Damn.
And so after he got through telling him that story, it's like, so how will you replace it? It was like,
Because you know what? I think these niggas really believe in social Darwinism. They're like, well, fuck it, you die, motherfucker. Like, what else?
Yeah.
It's survival of the fittest, motherfucker. Too bad. You know, and it's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. That's how it is.
And
Like,
the crazy thing about it is, dude that got treated
mhm.
before that, he was against Obamacare.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Like
I heard
like all
that.
these
Yeah,
other
yeah.
Americans
Yeah.
that, you know,
yeah.
got this black lung disease and all that.
Fucking with that coal and shit. And they're like, yeah, coal is so fucked up for the environment. Like, why would you want to go back to that? Where you could have Akon just spend like millions of dollars billions
Mm-hmm.
dollars on solar panels out there in Africa to give
Yeah.
them power.
Yeah.
Solar panels, bruh. Like, Elon Musk has created an electric car that could drive itself. Why would you want to go back?
And he
Dig
trying,
this.
and he trying
the
to send
the
us to
dude
Mars.
who the founder of 5 Hour Energy, he's been putting his money together to change the world, and he made these bikes that if you pedal for an hour a day, it'll give you 24-hour electricity in a light bulb.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's
I
so
seen
much
that.
stuff that's moving forward.
And you'll be healthy.
Gym life.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for real.
Oh, I got my workout on.
You know what I mean?
And my
You get a
electricity
workout.
for the
And
next
Give you light,
24
give
hours.
you life.
Exactly.
But realistically, man, it's like
Hey, that's moving in the right direction though. Real
That's
stuff.
moving. That's
You know, like you crank the
you moving
generator and
back.
stuff.
Okay, they said now he wants to sign that executive order to go with the Alaskan pipeline, right?
Oh,
He want to bring
yeah.
that shit back. I'm like, damn, that's a middle finger to all the Native Americans. They already hurt. They already going through depression. They already, get sent off to a little Indian reservation where they can't cultivate any crops or anything, like no good natural resources around them. They're already fucked up, and you just like, you know what? We gonna build a pipeline, because when Donald Trump was signing, he was like, jobs. People need more jobs, and he said there's jobs for the fucking wall, like the construction companies building walls. I'm like, dude, that's coming out of everyone's tax-paying money,
Yep.
and on all that. Then they're talking about there's a probability of increasing taxes on your groceries and other shit, but you're prioritizing a fucking wall while Flint, Michigan ain't got no fucking clear water.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I was
Flint,
watching.
Michigan ain't got no clear water.
Yeah.
There's some still shit fucked up around here, and you want to talk about Americans first, and you want to.
Ex-
Didn't you learn from George Bush, you dumbass? Like when George Bush pushed the Patriot Act because he felt like, well, American safety is a priority. American safety, something.
I like
my
how-
fellow Americans.
Y'all hear the voice change?
Yeah,
You
start
got into
keeping it
character. Okay.
So what I did, I thought that I was gonna make America safe, but I fucked up the economy, guys. So I apologize. But I'm
sorry.
I did it with the intentions to make you guys feel safe. So when I was out there trying to find the weapons of mass destruction, I didn't find it.
Oops.
My bad, guys. Sorry. But as of right now, I'm no longer going to be the worst president of the United States.
Straight up. And nobody says nothing about him.
Yeah, but it like Trump
He
make
don't
you
look
miss
so
Bush.
bad right now.
Like Trump makes
I'm
you
the-
miss Bush. Like, damn.
I'm just saying.
And the only image I got is him reading the book to all those elementary schools. with the
Upside
book
down.
Upside down. Damn, man.
Oh my God, dude.
Like, I would rather want that than this man that we got right. We had our first black president. Now we got our first orange president.
Yeah.
So we
Orange is the new
moving
black, right?
Not in this case. Unless you're talking
Oh
about.
my God.
But go ahead, Easy, what you had to say, man? I was just getting all passionate about this whole shit.
It's all good. I was just speaking on the jobs thing. He's trying to generate more jobs. In one of the press conferences I was watching, one of the reporters was asking the same ride or die dude. I forget his name, but
Yeah.
he couldn't answer the question
No,
because
you couldn't.
because they asked him like, what is the percentage of people without jobs right now? And it was low. The percentage was low. I don't know exactly, but he wouldn't answer it.
No, you can't answer it.
He wouldn't
Like the
answer
same
it.
fact that
it's
like-
like 13%.
the same fact-
Yeah.
the same fact that he couldn't even differentiate Martin Luther King III from Martin Luther King Jr. Remember when Martin Luther King III came to visit the Trump town? He's like, yeah, but Martin Luther King,
all of 'em.
he's like, yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. came by and visited us and all this. Like, sir,
Yeah.
you know,
Junior?
he's like, sir, that's the third. Oh, yeah, you know, fucking Trayvon Martin, Chris Martin, Martin Lawrence, Trayvon Martin, you know,
You
Martin
stupid.
Luther, they're all the same,
He
right?
said Chris Martin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, god damn.
Oh,
This
man.
motherfucker, man. Bro, shit, man. Shit.
It's a fucking circus act.
It's a 3-ring circus, Barnum and Bailey. Even though
Even though they
Barnum and Bailey just
closing
closed down.
down.
Shout out to my vegans,
Yeah.
vegan activists causing that shit to close down.
That's what happened.
But hey, look, but this
Peter
was
and vegans, you
I
know
thought
what I
it was
mean?
animal cruelty.
But this was the joke though. They was like, oh, they're gonna let the animals go and stuff, and then they're gonna let the clowns back into the woods.
Hell.
I was crying. I was like, what? We don't need no more clowns
That's
being weird.
Hell
Thanks
no.
a lot. Thanks a lot.
Said, thanks a lot that we're the reason why the environment is still healthy. Shit. If you do your Googles on vegans and how they help the environment, then yeah, you thank us too, motherfuckers.
So you should rock a Save the Clowns shirt then.
Exactly.
All clowns matter.
All clowns matter.
All clowns matter, but you know you can't wear that shit in Gotham.
Unless you're the Joker. Unless you're the Joker.
I like the Joker. I would rock it.
You
I
know
would
what
rock
I
it.
mean?
Unless you're the Joker,
is dope.
shit. You
Joker
know,
is
right?
dope.
You going to jail, homie.
Fucking GCPD see that shit. Take this nigga to jail. Fuck that.
And he black.
Arkham, fuck that.
And he black. Oh shit, I know what to put him. Hey, let's whoop his ass and like put him in Arkham right next to all the Two-Face henchmen and shit.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Two-Face henchmen be like, oh shit, we gonna do with
Feed
this
him.
nigga. Let's flip a coin. Beat it. Heads we beat him up. Tails we beat him up. You got it. Hey, you got that
Stupid.
reference.
Stupid. Feed him the killer crack. Oh wait, he's black now. He's black too.
But yeah, man. Oh, just a quick short rundown. Just to,
wait,
oh.
they got a Grammy nomination. I mean,
a Suicide Squad got an Oscar
Suicide
nomination,
Squad.
and a lot of
Oh,
fucking.
Deadpool.
How do
and
you
a-
feel
and
about
a-
people complaining about
And
Deadpool?
a lot of fanboys get fanboy. It's like it's the category on makeup and fucking hair.
Yeah, it's
Cry me
pretty,
a
yeah.
fucking river, Marvel fanboys. It's makeup and fucking hair, and you can't even hate on that. If you looked at Krilla Croc's the makeup
was
work they
awesome.
did, that was awesome makeup
The
work.
eye effect.
The eye
yeah.
effect and all that shit, you can't hate on that. Stop being a fucking biased ass fanboy and be objective and just notice that Suicide Squad did some dope shit with the makeup and hair. Not necessarily with the script. Even David Ayer said, hey, my biggest regret was not making the Joker the main villain. He did. He said that. He said that was my biggest regret. He should have said I should have made Suicide Squad a little more grounded, and I should have made Joker the main villain. He could redeem himself in
Part
Gotham City Sirens, or in the Suicide Squad sequel, because it's gonna happen. People could say, "Oh, the DCEU is in big trouble because."
They're
You
not
know
going nowhere.
they're getting low scores of Rotten Tomatoes. Do you
They're
know
not going
and do you
nowhere.
know and do you know who else who gets low scores of Rotten Tomatoes and still make movies? Transformers. So shut the
Exactly.
fuck up.
And how many are they
And
in?
Resident
5.
Evil.
This is what the
Yeah.
5th one coming out.
Yeah.
The 5th
And they,
Transformers
and, they,
coming out.
and they keep pumping money. So like
Was it the something night or some bullshit?
yeah, some like
I
the
don't
5th
know, man.
one, yeah, man.
It's number
like
5.
I don't know. People gonna see it because of the visual effects. You know what I mean?
And guess what? There's another Terminator movie coming out, ladies and gentlemen.
And another
serious?
Predator movie coming out.
No.
Well, see, Predator. Yes,
Predator's kinda cool,
I
yeah.
understand. Predator kind of dope, but
Yeah, Predator.
after the other Terminator movies they've been messing up on, it's like,
Yeah.
come on, give it up, man.
Yeah,
No,
they
that
should
should've
reboot
stayed
the
in the
whole
90s.
franchise.
No.
Reboot the whole franchise, man. Start all over. It's
I
all
mean,
right.
Talking about movies though, y'all
Okay.
seen Fences?
No,
Not
I haven't
yet,
seen
not yet,
Fences.
not
I
yet.
heard it's really
God,
good.
Man,
Don't-
it's
don't
And I
fire.
heard Hidden Figures is really good as well.
Yeah, that is dope. I wanted to talk about.
I
that
gotta
earlier. We started talking
watch.
about
I gotta
the
watch
black
those movies before my blackness
both
get
got
revoked and the
Oscar
black
nods,
community and
don't
Black
they?
Twitter attack
Man,
me.
they're both dope.
And
both
Black
movies,
Tumblr
both
too.
movies got Oscar nods, I think.
Yeah,
both
I
of
think
them, yeah.
so. I don't follow all that, but yeah.
And that movie, Moonlight.
Moonlight,
I
yeah,
remember
Moonlight.
was really good.
Moonlight's a very powerful
Moonlight,
movie.
what is that? What is that?
It's another movie.
a black male.
It's a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
Dealing with his struggle, his internal
Sexuality.
internal struggles with his sexuality and his masculinity as far as being a black man. Because as black men in the USA and other parts of the country where it's urban developments out here, the the macho fucking
guy
hyper
image.
tough hyper masculinity in the black community is fucking prevalent. You know what I mean? Like as a little kid, you know, niggas play open chess and like, nigga, you better not cry.
Yeah.
You better not cry, nigga.
Or go
Better not
body.
cry.
Or
Yeah.
go body.
But does that still happen? Like, I think that's like a phase. Like, when you're a kid, like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's not like either one of us about to say, yeah, hit me in the chest, nigga. Like, no, don't do
Shoot
no.
body. Shoot
I
body.
got shit to do tomorrow, nigga. I need to breathe.
Like we're 30 years old, man. We can't be going out here
Or
fighting
the,
niggas and
the buggy game.
oh shit,
Oh,
man.
oh yeah.
Punching niggas in the
I almost
arm.
forgot, man.
Oh, yeah, slug bug. Bang.
And speaking of fights and crazy nigga shit, I do want to, send my well wishes to the family of Q of World Star.
Yeah.
He recently
yeah.
passed away at a massage parlor out here in San Diego
here.
County.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he passed away out here. What you guys thought on World Star? You know what I mean? The legacy of World Star.
I don't think he was like just sitting there running it all by itself. You know?
No. But it was his idea. It was his baby.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
definitely his idea, his baby, his creation.
What
I
Yeah,
think he was a
yeah.
forward thinker. Like
Yeah.
I never really knew who he was or his whole story, but like just the progression of like World Star. When it started off, it was just for music videos, and now you get to the point to where it's like it's urban media. It's
Yeah.
It's actually a network. It's not just let's throw some videos up here. Like you can go there and watch some ratchet shit. You can watch some fights, and at the same time you can learn about politics. It's
Like,
Yeah,
it's
and there's
cool.
some positive videos on there too.
that shit, people can say what they want about World Star, but that's my fucking guilty pleasure. Like, if I'm fucking
I'm
bored,
with you.
I'm watching Vine comps, I'm watching fight comps, I'm watching all kinds of
can't watch
crazy
the fight
shit.
comps,
man, them
man.
fight comps, man, that shit make you turn your head. You see a nigga get slammed
Dog.
on his head
Yeah,
on
I don't-
concrete
I don't like
and
seeing
start
those,
seizuring
man.
up
Me
and
neither.
shit. You be
I'm
like,
not even gonna
oh.
I be trying to figure out where they got the clips before the actual fights. You know, they got like the
Yeah.
intro. I'll be like, I never seen that karate flick. Be like, what the fuck is that? Like going through my like, I'm with you though, dog.
And then,
like, nah, when I get to the crib, like that's kind of one of my first. Let me see what's happening today.
World
Sometimes
Star.
I'll let 3 days go by, so it'd be all new shit. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like Vine comp, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
To us reading the world. I mean, World Star is like reading New York Times or something or LA
yeah,
Times.
you know what I'm saying? It's urban news, man. It's urban news for the community, man. And some people say, well, it's bad for the culture. It's bad for the culture. It's perpetuating media stereotypes and all that shit.
everything is.
But everything's perpetuating media
I was about to
stereotypes.
say,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like they have some shit on crazy white folks. They got some crazy shit on Asians. Like it's not. I mean, majority. Yeah, you see some crazy niggas doing crazy shit, but you do also see fucking Arab dudes making it fucking rain on bitches out there, and
Or pranking people.
pranking people
Act
and
like
all
they
that
throwing
shit.
a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Oh
shit's
my
so
God.
crazy.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
sorry, that shit's funny. But
You
it's
know?
not funny, but it's funny. Like
You
It's
know what I
funny
mean?
until
So-
you part of the cast.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, hey, you got me. I'm gonna push you down, but you got me though.
But yeah, man, like I think Q, man, like he helped a lot of people out. Y'all know Lan, he had a lot of videos out there on World Star, and that probably helped out his career. Shit, that's how I found about King Batch and all the people from Vine. You know what I mean? From World Star, Rito Brown, who I think is the fucking funniest
That-
dude on the internet to
He's
me.
the funniest when it comes
You know
to
what I'm
like
saying?
sketches.
And shout out to Tyree out here. He's from Oceanside. And he's doing.
Tyrese Spivey.
Yeah, Tyree. I mean, gotta
Oh,
get him
yeah.
on the show. He's a funny ass nigga, man. He's doing his sketches
We
out there.
good.
We good. That nigga cracked me up.
He was
Yeah.
on World Star?
Yeah, he had a couple of his sketches on
I
World
didn't even
Star.
know that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
So man, people are taking notice, and World Star can really catapult your career if you're into that, into that industry. You know what I mean? So, shit, man, World Star, man. Like I said, it's a guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sad that he had to go so soon at age 43.
What do y'all think?
And the contributing factors to his death, they said his obesity and heart failure,
yeah.
which is why, that's why I feel as a group that everyone should be holding each other accountable is for their health and well-being, because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying people will say, well, you niggas, you going to die anyway. I'm like, well, what about your quality of life in between?
That's stupid. as fuck.
Like, do you want to, like,
You gonna
take
die
it-
anyway. Just
Yeah,
go jump
yeah.
off some shit, nigga. Fuck you. That shit is dumb. That shit is dumb.
Like, thank you for that logic. Of course I'm gonna fucking die, you idiot. But
Yo,
you know what?
Some
No
people,
shit.
some people.
You know, you gonna go to sleep tonight. Why don't you just take a nap right now, nigga? What the?
Some people are
Well,
all
but-
about the live fast, die young.
Yeah. But shit, man. Like, I mean, like, we can't choose the way how we go. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess people, contrary to, I guess for people who commit suicide, but for most people who don't commit suicide, you don't get to choose how you're gonna go. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. There's gonna be some fucking freak accident, some motherfucker try to kill you, or
natural disaster.
Natural disaster. Or
I
some
think
shit.
in this case it's different though because this is something that you can control.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, death is something that you can't control, but what you can control is your health, and you know, you can take all the preventative measures as you can. And if you end up having cancer or something like that, then that's just your genetics. But at least you know that you went out with a fight, kind of like Stuart Scott. When Stuart Scott was diagnosed with cancer, he went out fighting. He didn't like fucking just say, you know what, I'm gonna just stay in the bed and just gonna let myself die. But nah, he fought. He fought. So at least you go out fighting, man. You know what I mean? So that's why, like,
don't even go out. Give yourself a fighting chance.
Yeah, give yourself a fighting
That's
chance.
for
Yeah.
real. Before he even gets there, like,
And, and I know this is not
Go
popular
down swinging
for
like Cuba Gooding Jr.
for people
Boys
who
in the Hood.
yeah, for people who you know, who don't like you know, eating raw foods. But they said raw foods have been shown to minimize cancer. But you know, that I'll say that for another podcast.
Nah.
I ain't trying to get all into that.
Put it out there. We already talking about health. Like, that's.
We on time constraints, brother.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro.
Time strengths.
Time constraints. You know what I mean?
Look at the time.
And the time is it's already up. It's already 9:30, but it's kind of like an early night for us. But man, like I said, man, any closing remarks for anybody before we wrap this up? I know Nessa, she's tired. I'm sorry, ladies, if she's not as vocal. Maybe she'll have a little bit more energy next time. Or fellas, whoever listening to this.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck.
But she's still here. She's being a trooper, y'all.
I missed you guys though.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
damn.
How you gonna be the one to say you
Say it,
miss
say-
us?
And then shut the fuck up.
And then, yeah.
Oh my god.
Nigga.
Such a
You lucky you my friend right now.
Just right now.
Nah, I can cut it off for like 5 minutes. We not friends for 5 minutes.
You stupid.
Can I get your number?
Here we go.
Oh man, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Closing remark. I don't know about whatever we was talking about, but my birthday's next week. I'm excited. Sort of.
So
I'm gonna be old as fuck.
You're gonna be old as fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Of course she's gonna go on tour. What's your tour stop, Nessa? I know you said it on Facebook. What are your tour stops? Let the world know your
Originally,
What's the next date?
originally I was supposed to
take notes.
possibly go to New Orleans
Mark your
for
calendar.
my birthday 'cause I've
Mardi
never
Gras.
been. But
She's gonna be showing some titties for beads. So
no, I'm not.
And
And anyways, Mardi Gras is like a week or two after my birthday.
Go to
By the
BR.
way, you said what?
Baton Rouge.
Oh,
BR.
no. But
Mark
anyway,
your calendars.
I think I'm just gonna keep it local, and then yeah, I'm gonna keep it local, and then for the President's Day weekend, might slide over to Phoenix, go
Phoenix.
visit
Come
Preachy,
for you.
Slide over
slide
to
through.
Phoenix.
I like that term. Slide
and
through.
then at the end of the month, I am going to be in Hotlanta.
Atlanta, we can hear.
So that's kind of what's going on. We'll see.
All right. So
The end of this month?
Wait.
No, next month. The end of this month is already the end of this month.
I know it's a couple days.
Yeah. And my birthday is next week. And I was talking about my birthday month.
Birthday month. Okay, got it.
Yes. Shout out to the Aquariuses, though. Happy birthday, Dashe. Hey.
Dashe turns 30.
Dirty 30. Welcome to
shiggity.
the Dirty 30 Club.
Happy
30
birthday,
as fuck.
Dashe.
You're getting old.
Tell Dashe I said, ah.
Shit. All right. Fresh, man. Any closing remarks, man?
Man, I actually, yeah. Like we ended this on like some health tip. Man, like everybody on my social, if anybody that's listening to this, I started a 30-day challenge, and it's really just to improve. If y'all got some stuff that y'all, think is not being so productive, you eating too much fast food, you doing X, Y, and Z, you want to cut something out, do it for 30 days and replace it with something more positive. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not eating no fast food. Everybody know I like to cook already. Like, I've been cooking all my meals, saving money, getting healthier, and I'm enjoying the kitchen. You know what I mean? But I improve. Like, I want everybody to do something that's going to make their day better. You know what I mean? And do something that's going to get somebody else inspired. You know what I mean? Like, when you talk to people, like I was talking to one of my dudes last weekend, and I was like an analogy for life. Like, you see a lot of people sit down and play video games, and they got my career, they got, they high-ranking scores. They put so much time and effort into something that's really not going to mean anything once you walk away. I've been trying to tell people, like, treat yourself like you that game, like you that creative player. Like, the hours you put into that could be something that you use to improve yourself, whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, going to the gym. And, the whole premise of my psychology is, like, play life and win. Play life and win. For real. Energize everybody around you. That's my closing remarks. Besides this YouTube channel I got popping, that I need to give you a name and a link for, and cop them kicks and come through and holler at your boy, and we grinding because this corporate life is awesome. A vlog. Hey, I got the camera.
You got the vlog.
Yeah, I got
the journey of the challenge.
Man, I am. And you know what else I was thinking about doing? Just because I'm not, y'all know I'm a sneakerhead, but I've been falling back. I'm about to make a venture. So it's going to be a challenge to see if I can get these Yeezys before they drop. And I'm going to videotape my whole mission. Like, if I'm walking in the stores and asking people, if I'm going on, y'all going to see the whole shit. But I'm going to see if I can get these hoes. And it's going to be for the low. That's going to be the whole goal for the low. Because I want to talk to sneakerheads nowadays, because the game didn't change. Like, we used to have to ditch school to go and get the shoes. Like, these motherfuckers spending money on bots. Like, I don't know what that life is like, but I'm about to find out. So stay tuned.
So stay tuned, guys. Support the homie. You know what I mean?
The bots are like quick scope on Call of Duty.
And that's a good thing, man. 30-day exercise, 30-day challenge, because, recently there's a video that this young man got his whole My Career cut off. His girlfriend
I saw that shit.
deleted his whole My Career, and the dude was so mad. Like, he was so mad that the fact that he was like, you better do a magic trick or something to get my career back on, because I never played 2K, but I can understand what it is like to go on a campaign like that and have your shit deleted.
Yeah.
Ooh, ladies,
That's the worst thing.
don't do that.
Yeah.
No, but
Don't do that.
But this is the dumb part about that whole scenario. It's like his girl was genuinely pissed. That's why she did that. Imagine if he took all that energy and would have been focusing on his relationship.
Yeah.
Fuck the game, you would have been good. Now you want to choke her because your creative player ain't there no more. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, you see all the VC I fucking had? VC. Oh, my bad. Go, that's your.
No, but I'm just saying. But so fellas, life is about balance. So if you a gamer, and I know as men, and I think I touched on this before, it's like men, we have a way to escape and tune out things and forget things around us, because maybe we're not expressive, and we don't communicate with women like what's going on a daily basis like women do. So we just have to learn that and be more mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from a nigga who's been there and who had the mistakes and the stripes to really talk that shit, to say that. But that's my advice for you fellas out there who are in relationships. Just take a little time, converse with your girl, make sure she's cool, and then go and play your game.
Marco got purple hearts.
And purple hearts aren't a good thing. That means that someone had to die, losing limbs, something bad had to happen for you to earn that shit. So
exactly. You had to go through.
That's why he laughing, because he know that military life.
Yeah, I heard some stories.
Easy, man. What's your closing remarks, man?
I want to piggyback off the health tip.
Yeah, me too. When you're finished, I'm gonna talk about that.
I
feel it.
The
energy.
You mentioned the whole, be the my player in real life. Like, for me, my whole thing about this is towards the fitness thing. Like, for people that are or were active growing up and stuff, do what you love to do when you were younger, because it's the easiest thing to get back into fitness.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, man. Freeze tag. I don't give a fuck. What handball, nigga? Get in.
Handball.
It's about Kmart said dodgeball.
It's
There y'all
fun
go.
playing that with the kids, though.
Yeah.
Hit him in the
Like,
face.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, it's
like,
part of the game.
yeah, like if you don't have anybody,
It's part of the game.
That's take a hell of frustrations out. Yeah, little motherfucker. I remember that
Right.
time you
For
baby
real.
hit my toe on that motherfucker.
It'd be real.
She be head hunting. She ain't going for nobody. She going for head.
It'd be real.
Dome shots, nigga. Fuck your vest. That's what she's on.
stupid. No, but for people that want to get back into it, go online, look for forums or something, or if there's a sports recreation center by you, go over there, and you don't have to get a gym membership for it. Like, people have meetup groups where they go play and do stuff.
Hmm.
There's ways to get around it.
Or start one.
And for people that aren't active, just go walk
Yeah.
for an hour every day. Make changes to your diet. Like, do it the fresh way. Replace one thing, and then go from there.
Yeah.
See how far you can get.
You know
yeah.
what work on the low? Just don't drink soda for about a month and see how much weight you lose.
Just straight water.
Kmart drinking water, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That
That
H2O.
is a big
Yeah,
deal.
my whole family is soda drinkers too.
And get them electrolytes though. Now, alkaline.
Water's water.
Get that
He
9.5.
said
That's
water's
another
water.
thing. I've been
Not in Flint, Michigan.
studying
Well, I
this.
I knew you
I've been
needed
studying
water.
that African doctor from a long time ago
Dr.
that
Seba,
said he could cure
the
cancer and all
the alkaline diet book.
yeah, the alkaline, because he said your body is electric
Mm-hmm.
and there's electric foods you can eat, and
Yeah.
your alkaline levels determine you to be
And it was
disease
a
free.
fun fact. Was a high what fruit there's a high alkalinity that niggas like to eat a lot. Watermelon. So niggas
Yes.
continue to eat watermelon. Fuck what white people say.
Don't
about you
get
eating
the
watermelon.
seedless watermelon. Get this watermelon with the
With
seeds.
seeds.
Spit that
No.
shit out. Just keep eating. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, eat
Get
some
the- get the
watermelon.
legit
I
stuff.
said eat your watermelon, motherfucker.
Get-
Fuck
get
all
the-
that
the-
negatives
get
and
Marco
connotations.
approved.
I say eat your watermelon because that shit got high alkaline. If you don't like watermelon, motherfucker, you better eat some cucumbers. Or if you don't like cucumbers,
Pineapples.
then have pineapples, motherfucker. Either or, man. This is beneficial more than one way. So
No fried chicken, but keep the watermelon.
yeah. Tell y'all niggas.
Yeah, fried chicken ain't that good though, man.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't.
That
Man.
shit ain't
That's
good
like
for
a
you.
guilty pleasure. You eat that shit, you're gonna be gone all day, stomach hurting, and everything.
Sleepy, mad tired and stuff.
Yeah, getting the itis and shit. But yeah, man. Anything else?
But yeah, I was saying about like what they're talking about the health kick. I grew up an athlete. I grew up, running around with the boys and doing all that stuff. And
She has ankle weights, y'all.
leave me
got 'em on right
alone.
now.
Oh my
Right
She
God.
about that life.
They not the 2.5.
Anyway.
They the 5 pounders.
She about to do them like them Instagram thirst trap workouts. You know when you bend over and leg lifts and shit like that. That's what she about to do at
She
the
about
gym.
to hit the sand dunes.
At 9:45.
Anyway, that's all
With
I
a
was
flashlight
saying.
attached to her head.
You stupid. Anyway, I've been working out for years now, but one thing I have never done is get a personal trainer ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Up until recently.
Yeah.
And I felt like I fell off last year, especially with a bunch of traveling and then just going through stuff like adjusting to being 30 and being depressed and stuff. Yeah, so I ended up getting a personal trainer. Shout out to Isaac. Starting December, and so far I've been seeing, a lot of different results and stuff. So I'm just excited for that. And then also, those that follow me and my snap trapping and on my IG and stuff, my yoga challenges. I actually at first I was not doing it just to do it, but I was just like, okay, cool, it's just a challenge. But now that I'm actually doing it more on a consistent basis, it's like it's crazy because I'm actually seeing my growth, and it's the challenge that I do every month is the Yoga for Growth challenge, and I actually am starting to see growth. So it's very exciting being able to do things that I never imagined myself doing. So
I imagine
I'm really
them.
excited. I bet you do. Just like
You do yoga in my mind all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got skills too,
Oh man.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I just needed something different to hold me accountable. You know.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Accountability. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like they say. I mean, I've never been a trainer, but I have worked out with other females who look to me as a trainer. So,
Sheena.
but like they say, trainers need trainers too, just like counselors need counseling, teachers need teaching.
Barbers need
shit.
barbers too.
Yeah.
It's
shit.
real.
Shout outs to K-Cuts.
Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to Kate Cuts, man.
Your
shit,
turn, Marco.
I'm about to get my hair cut tomorrow anyway, so. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he already got his. You
Yeah.
next.
But my
my
closing remarks, I would just say, man, piggyback everybody. Accountability is a big thing in
Yes.
2017. Life is about growth and progression. So don't be.
Hashtag field trip.
Vegan field trip. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
let's do
I've been venturing out. I've been like going to different vegan fast food spots and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Meeting other vegetarians and vegans is very refreshing, and that's why it's almost about to be a year. It's almost about to be
It
a year
is.
of being a vegan, and I would say it's a wonderful community. I know at times people will like judge people like, oh, you eat meat, you eat like me. Like I didn't try to go into that judgment. I mean, I throw jabs, but
Do you?
I like how you just like lightly covered that.
I'll throw jabs here and there, but not necessarily to the point that just to demonize what you're doing, because I used to fuck up fucking steaks and connoisseur fries and all that shit. So I'm no,
I gotta be honest.
Chicken.
I gotta be honest. Some
What?
of your jabs do be feeling like, make a nigga feel bad and shit.
Oh shit.
put the wing down. We at Bubs or something.
Right?
It was like, yeah.
And he'll say,
That's a
and
nice
he'll-
plate of
but he-
slaughtered animals.
Right?
Like,
He says it so nonchalant,
all right,
like,
man.
oh.
That's all right.
It's like, so-
Yeah, 'cause I be eating some things like,
Yeah.
you see, I told you. I'm like, nigga.
it's like, nah, he do it like this. He do it like this. Oh man, no, I got the cauliflower, man. I don't want any slaughtered animals on my plate. We like, man.
And then continue on with his conversation like that they have.
About tomorrow's next week's topic.
So what do y'all want to talk about next week?
Oh man, shit! I gotta bring a vegan in this episode. I want to bring one person who's like a vegan, the other
I'm
person's
no
all
vegan.
paleo. So that'll be
Yeah.
a dope,
That'd be
dope thing to go on. So people could just. That's what I'm saying. It's about growth. It's about
Yeah.
learning the other side and why people choose the lifestyles they do, even if it's straight line or alternative.
Maybe even somebody that follows Dr. Sebi's diet. 'Cause
Yeah.
his is like super.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Different.
Yeah, because his form of veganism, he don't fuck with soy. He don't fuck with tofu. Like, he
Yeah,
don't-
that's what I'm
he
saying.
don't
His
fuck with
is
any other
hardcore.
shit. His shit is way hardcore.
If you go to the store, he wants you to go to that fucking area where the water is sprinkled on the vegetables. The fresh, you got to be
Yeah.
fresh. Everything has to
Yeah.
be fresh.
The one in the left hand
Yeah,
corner is just
because now,
one
now-
counter, that's it.
yeah, like some people are like raw vegans, and raw vegans they
Mm-hmm.
don't cook their food. You know what I mean? They don't cook their food. They just cut it up, prep it, puree,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it. That's it. Raw veganism.
It's kind of like the
Man,
caveman, but
that's
the
about that
caveman's
life.
different.
Super
Yeah.
caveman
You-
style.
That is
Caveman a little
super
different.
caveman lifestyle, but
'Cause you're a
those
carnivore if you're caveman.
motherfuckers are like one of the healthiest people I ever seen. Like their skin is fucking flawless. They have a lot more energy. Like that's a whole different level to me. It's
That's
raw
hardcore.
veganism.
That's Super
hardcore.
Saiyan.
That's like
Yeah.
Super Saiyan God
Super
mode. You know what I
Saiyan,
mean? So but as far as that, man, I just say, man, just love yourself. Take care of
Yes,
yourself.
Definitely.
Because ain't nobody with a world full of hate. You gotta at least love yourself.
Yes, that's
In a
number
lot of
one.
world of divisiveness and all this shit. Yeah, love yourself.
Major
man.
keys.
So
Man, keep love around you, man. Like,
Yeah.
keep the people around
and
you.
that's
that love
that's what I think in 2017, 2016 was a lot of year of divisiveness. 2017 needs to be a year of engagement at least to understand each other and find some kind of common ground. Some people would say that fuck that because they're the enemy and the enemy is this. And I was like, dude, like some people and I may have my views on Trump relationship with Russia. Maybe that's how I feel about Russia. I feel like Vladimir Putin's playing him. You know what I mean? But, to him, he feels like he needs to engage with Russia. But I'm like, I
chess.
don't know. Let's just see how this goes. You know
This
what I mean?
looks like chess.
and
not
I
checkers.
and I want to say that for another episode. But
You know, if y'all feel a certain way, y'all can come on a field trip with us. This vegan field
Yes,
trip.
let's do it.
We got Miss Frizzle driving, you know, the Magic School Bus.
Stupid.
If y'all on the road.
But yeah, man. Shit, man. Anything else I want to talk about?
I'd like to say something.
All right.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to me,
Because
said
he
Bald
got a
D.
bald head.
Fucking Kellen looking like the Black Lex Luthor over here. You gonna run? You
You
gonna
look
run
like
for president?
He looking like the Black Kingpin and shit from Spider-Man.
This nigga got the
Or
kryptonite.
Daredevil- or
Nigga got
Daredevil.
kryptonite somewhere in his house. Nigga, Superman acting up. Nigga, I'm about to put the kryptonite on his bitch ass.
He looking like
I'm
Michael.
about to pop
He
the
looking
trunk
like
on his bitch ass.
He look like Michael Clark Duncan with a fast suit on.
I got something. He's like, I got something for them Kryptonian ass niggas. The Kryptonian ass niggas here. We gonna peel this motherfucking cap back with this kryptonite bullet, nigga. That's it.
I look like Al Roker actually right now.
He look like Carl Winslow after he lost a bet.
Aw, you guys.
Wow. Man, get him, Kane.
If you're not done with the Jiggles Up podcast,
Nigga looking like the
End
hips.
this shit right now. Hey, Charlie, we gonna cuss, man. If you're not down with the Jiggles Up podcast, my name is Kmart. Yeah, whatever.
Kmart looking like the hipster Steve Harvey and shit.
All this divisiveness in here. I thought
He
this was
looking like
about
Mark
unity.
Henry post nomination. Looking like Mark Henry after the Attitude Era.
Hey, y'all niggas laughing. Wait 7 months, nigga. Y'all ain't gonna be saying that shit.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
gonna hold you
Hey.
accountable.
All right, gonna hold
we
you
got
accountable.
you. We
So,
got
hey,
you.
Hey,
I'm gonna hype you up.
if we're gonna have to troll you to be healthier, then so be it, nigga.
Hey.
Cause we try.
That don't help anyway, shit. Fuck y'all. I love
Fuck
myself,
y'all.
shit. Remember that. Love yourself.
He,
Fuck y'all.
Oh
he
yeah.
look- he looked like the black version of the robot that Krang was in on Ninja Turtles.
Easy roasted. All right, man. And on that note, if you enjoy listening to this motherfucking podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do. And if you're not being your motherfucking self, you know what I gotta say. The jig is up. And me out.
Fuck y'all.
Ah, you blasted Ninja Turtles.
Aw, Zach.
Yeah, Zach, man, where you at, bruh?
Hey, Shawty.